Last warning. Archangel Michael says there are 5 minutes left. If you ignore this, your guardian angel will abandon you. Don't make this fatal mistake. Listen carefully, because what you're about to hear is not a coincidence. If this message has found you right now, it means Archangel Michael is trying to reach you. He is calling out one last time before the clock runs out. There are only 5 minutes left. Not in earthly time, but in divine time. When the Archangel speaks, those who listen are protected. Those who ignore him face the silence of their own abandoned spirit. You see, Archangel Michael is the warrior of heaven, the protector, the defender, the one who cuts away darkness with his flaming sword of truth. But when he sends a warning, it is never casual. It means a spiritual storm is forming. Somewhere in your life, a negative force has taken root. Jealousy, deceit, fear, betrayal. Something has been silently draining your light. Tonight, Michael says your guardian angel is growing weary. Your guardian has been fighting for you, shielding you, and whispering signs, yet you've been too distracted to notice. Don't skip this message. Stay with me until the end, because in the next moments I will reveal how to stop your guardian angel from walking away. If you listen, you will realign with your divine protection. But if you ignore it, you risk losing the heavenly defense that has kept you safe through countless unseen dangers. Archangel Michael's message is simple yet terrifying. The connection between heaven and your soul is weakening. Every time you doubt yourself, every time you give in to negative energy, the light that surrounds you flickers. You might have noticed signs, recurring numbers, sudden chills, vivid dreams, or the strange feeling that someone is watching over you. These were not coincidences, they were warnings. Now he says there are only 5 divine minutes left to choose. Will you return to your path of light, or let your protection fade into silence? Close your eyes for a moment and take a deep breath. Imagine a radiant golden light descending from above, wrapping around you. This is Michael's light, powerful, cleansing, protective. If you feel warmth in your chest or tingling in your hands, your angel is still here, waiting for your response. Archangel Michael is offering you one last chance. Speak these words aloud. Archangel Michael, I choose the light. I will not ignore your call. Type Amen 2549 to seal this moment and claim your blessing. Stay until the end of this series, because in the final part, I will reveal the 5-minute ritual that can restore your guardian angel's full protection. Even if you've lost all faith, this is something that has changed thousands of lives forever. For now, remember this. Your angels are watching. Time is ticking. The next message will uncover the real reason Michael gave this final warning and what hidden danger he's trying to save you from. Type Blessing 177 to receive divine protection until the next part. If you are still here, it means something extraordinary. You are among the few chosen to hear what Archangel Michael revealed about the coming spiritual shift. If you felt chills or pressure on your chest while listening to part 1, that was no accident. It was a direct response from your guardian angel, confirming that your energy is awakening. But now you must understand why Archangel Michael issued his last warning and why he said there are only 5 minutes left. He didn't mean earthly time. These 5 minutes represent a divine countdown, a transition period between light and shadow, between protection and abandonment. Archangel Michael has seen that too many souls are drifting, letting fear and doubt silence their spiritual instincts. Each time you hesitate to follow your intuition or silence that inner voice whispering, "Don't go there," or "Wait," you step closer to the edge of spiritual disconnection. Angels are patient, but even divine patience has its limits. Archangel Michael's message came as a thunderous decree across the spiritual realm. The time for ignoring the call is over. Somewhere within your soul's timeline, a crucial crossroad is forming. It's the moment when your guardian angel can either renew your shield of protection or begin to fade from your energy field entirely. You've probably felt it, the uneasy sense that something is off, that someone or something is draining your light. Perhaps you have felt more tired than usual, more restless, sensing eyes watching when no one is there. That's the first sign that your angel's shield is weakening. But here's the secret. Archangel Michael wants you to know. Your guardian angel does not leave out of punishment. They leave because they can no longer stay where faith no longer breathes. Angels vibrate on frequencies of trust, gratitude, and love. When fear or hopelessness dominate your aura, that vibration grows heavy, thick, and impossible for higher beings to inhabit. That's why Michael says there are only 5 minutes left. It's not about time, it's about vibration. You must raise your vibration before it's too late. To do that, you need to reconnect through awareness, prayer, and spoken declaration. The Archangel does not want you to be a passive listener. He wants you to act. Speak light into your space. Call out his name. Say, Archangel Michael, my heart is open to your protection. Let my guardian angel return. The very moment you speak it, the air around you changes. You may feel a rush of warmth or a faint ringing in your ears. That is the echo of divine energy responding to your voice. Before we go deeper, do something powerful to help spread this message to others who need it. Like this message. Share it and comment, I receive the light of Michael. When you do this, you're helping activate a ripple of spiritual awakening across countless souls who might otherwise miss their warning. Every share becomes a spark, every comment a prayer in motion. Now listen carefully. Archangel Michael has shown visions of people who ignored the signs, who let their guardian angels drift away. Their lives fell into confusion, constant setbacks, and unseen forces manipulating their energy. When divine protection leaves, negative entities find openings. That's when people experience strange bad luck, emotional collapse, or sudden loss. But you are not destined for that fate. That's why you're hearing this. You still have time. 5 divine minutes of mercy. Michael says the first step to realignment is confession. Not to a person, but to the divine realm. Speak your truth. Admit that you felt lost, that you've ignored the signs, that fear has ruled you. Say it aloud. Every word breaks the chains that hold your angel back. When your soul becomes transparent, light can flow again. And when light flows, angels return. After you confess, light a candle, preferably white or blue. As it burns, visualize a radiant shield forming around you, spinning like a sphere of divine energy. This shield is Archangel Michael's gift, but only if you acknowledge it with belief. Say, I welcome your protection. I open my path to the light. Stay silent for a moment. Feel the stillness. Know that something ancient and powerful is aligning with your soul once more. If you can feel it, the heat, the lightness, the calm, then your guardian angel has heard your call. The 5 minutes are not over yet. You still have time to seal this connection forever. If you're listening now, it means heaven is waiting for your next move. Do not skip this message. The next part will reveal the shocking truth about what forces are trying to separate you from your angel, the invisible energies that thrive when humans ignore divine warnings. These are not myths. They are real, and Michael has battled them since the dawn of creation. You deserve to know what's been standing against you. But before you go, type Amen 2549 in the comments to anchor this moment with faith. Every person who types it sends a wave of angelic power across this realm. If your heart feels the pull of light, type Blessing 177 to invite Archangel Michael's presence into your home tonight. Stay with me. The truth that's coming next could save your spiritual life. Part 3 will reveal the identity of the shadow that tries to silence your guardian angel and how to destroy it before it's too late. If you are still here, the message has begun to stir something inside you, the deep, almost forgotten awareness that you are being watched over. But what if I told you that the same force protecting you has been under attack since the day you were born? What if the reason Archangel Michael warned you was not because you were weak, but because something ancient and hidden has been waiting for your guardian angel to falter? In every human life, there is a moment when light and darkness collide, not in a distant realm, but right inside your spirit. This collision determines whether your guardian angel remains by your side or whether the shadow claims authority over your path. Archangel Michael calls this entity the Silent One. It's not a demon in the way myths describe. It's subtler, quieter, infinitely patient. It feeds on despair, on the doubt you whisper to yourself when you think nobody's listening. It grows when you question your worth, when you say, "I can't," when you stop believing in divine timing. That whisper you sometimes hear when you're alone, that voice that tells you to give up, that says you're alone, that's the echo of the Silent One. Michael has battled this force across the veil for eons. It doesn't destroy people directly. It disconnects them from their guardians, one thought at a time. Imagine this. Your guardian angel stands beside you, radiant and strong, whispering guidance. But when fear creeps in, when anger becomes your focus, a fog begins to form between you. The more you dwell on pain, the thicker that fog becomes. Eventually, the angel's light fades from your perception, not because it left, but because you stopped seeing. That is the victory of the shadow, not destruction, but disconnection. If you have ever felt that your prayers go unanswered, that the universe is silent, that you are unseen, it's not because heaven has forgotten you. It's because the Silent One has learned how to intercept your call. Michael's message was a final alarm. 5 minutes left means your angel's voice is still reaching you, but barely. You can fight this. You must fight this. The first weapon against the shadow is awareness. It hates to be seen. The moment you acknowledge it, it begins to weaken. Right now, say aloud, "I see you and you no longer have power here." This is the first declaration of light. Don't whisper it timidly. Say it with authority, because the energy of truth pierces the fog. You might feel the air grow heavier or colder. This means the shadow is listening. But stay strong, for Archangel Michael is standing behind you when you speak those words. The second weapon is purity of intention. The Silent One can mimic the voices of your fears, even your desires, but it cannot mimic selfless light. When you act from love, genuine love, without expectation, the shadow cannot follow. It's like shining a torch in a dark corner. Every act of love burns away its grasp. This is why Archangel Michael says the time is short. Not because heaven abandons you, but because each day spent ignoring the signs allows the darkness to grow bolder. If you've been feeling constant fatigue, unexpected sadness, or recurring negative patterns, understand this. The shadow feeds on repetition. It thrives on you reliving your pain instead of releasing it. The only way to starve it is through gratitude. Speak gratitude every morning, even when it feels impossible. Thank your guardian angel for staying. Thank Archangel Michael for watching. Every word of thanks is a beam of light that the Silent One cannot endure. You are not helpless. The moment you choose light, heaven rallies. Imagine Michael's sword descending through the darkness, cutting away cords of fear that have tangled your energy. You might sense warmth spreading through your shoulders or spine. That's your guardian angel returning, pushing back the fog. Stay until the end of this message, because what's coming next will not only protect you, but permanently weaken the hold of any shadow force around you. There is a phrase, a sacred combination of vibration and intent, that Archangel Michael himself has whispered into the ears of prophets, mystics, and warriors. When spoken in faith, it creates a wall of fire no darkness can cross. I will share that sacred phrase in part 4. But you must be ready right now. Claim your readiness by writing Amen 2549 in the comments below. Doing this is more than symbolic, it's an act of alignment. It marks your soul as one that chooses light over despair. And if your heart feels guided, type Blessing 177, to seal this moment in protection until the next revelation. Remember, Archangel Michael's warning is not to frighten you, but to awaken you. The Silent One cannot steal your soul, but it can make you forget the power you already hold. You were never meant to crawl through life in darkness. You were born with a guardian who knows your every fear and still stands beside you, sword drawn, wings spread. The countdown continues. Each choice you make now strengthens or weakens the connection. Stay until the next part, for what comes next is not a story, it's a divine key. Archangel Michael promises that those who learn this sacred phrase and speak it with faith will never again be touched by the shadow. Don't close this message yet. Take a deep breath. Feel the presence around you. Warm, steady, protective. That's your guardian angel letting you know they're still here. You have not been abandoned. You have been called back. The 5 minutes are not yet over, but the clock is ticking. The next part contains the divine phrase that can change everything. You have stayed, and that means the light within you is awakening. Many have already turned away, distracted by fear and disbelief or the noise of the world. But you remain, and because you did, Archangel Michael has given permission for you to hear what only a few ever learn. The sacred phrase that can repel any shadow. Restore your angel's strength and reignite the divine flame dimmed by doubt. Before you speak it, you must understand what it truly does and why it is so powerful that the Silent One trembles when it's spoken. Michael calls it the flame of return. It is not a spell, not magic. It's a divine command that reconnects the broken link between the human heart and heaven's protective light. This phrase is older than language itself. It was whispered to humankind when the first angels descended to guide them. But over centuries, the sound of it faded from memory, replaced by empty rituals and forgotten prayers. Only those who are chosen or who choose to listen ever hear it again. Before we reveal it, you must prepare yourself. Find a quiet space. Let your breath slow. If you have a candle, light it now. If not, close your eyes and imagine one flickering before you, its flame golden and calm. That flame represents your connection to Archangel Michael. As it burns brighter in your mind, imagine every fear melting away. Imagine the Silent One recoiling, its grip slipping from your shoulders. You may feel a pressure lift as if something heavy is releasing you. That is the beginning of your liberation. Now listen carefully. The sacred phrase must be spoken in full belief. Don't rush or whisper it. Speak with confidence and conviction. By the light of Michael's flame, no shadow shall hold my name. When you say these words aloud, a frequency activates in your energy field. It tells the spiritual realm that you stand under divine authority. The phrase seals your aura in the flame of Archangel Michael, creating a wall of light between you and every force that seeks to harm you. Say it now. Say it slowly. And when you do, feel the shift in the air. You may feel tingling in your palms, warmth at the back of your neck, or tears rising unexpectedly. That's your soul recognizing truth. Don't underestimate what you've just done. You have spoken a language older than fear itself. Heaven heard it. The angels acknowledged it. And the Silent One retreats. It can no longer claim the ground you have reclaimed. Archangel Michael's sword has struck, and the veil of fog begins to clear. If this message has reached you, if you have felt even a spark of light reawaken, please don't keep it to yourself. The world is full of people still under the fog, unaware that their protection is fading. You could help someone else find their light again. Like this message, share it and comment, "I stand in Michael's flame." Each time someone does, the energy of this divine flame expands across the spiritual realm, touching souls who might otherwise never hear the call. It's not just engagement, it's participation in a divine chain of awakening. Michael's message continues. Those who have spoken the phrase will soon experience a test. In the next few days, you may notice things shifting in your life. Certain people distancing themselves, unexpected memories resurfacing, or sudden clarity about situations you couldn't understand before. Don't be afraid. This is the purification process. When divine light fills your energy, anything or anyone vibrating in darkness cannot remain close. It's a sign you're being elevated, not punished. Some may even experience physical sensations, pressure behind the eyes, tingling in the crown, dreams of wings or fire. These are confirmations the angels are working through you, rewriting your energy, cleansing every frequency the shadow once corrupted. Michael calls this the reclaiming. It's the stage where your guardian angel steps forward again, not weary now, but radiant and ready. But be warned, this new light must be protected. The shadow will not vanish forever. It will wait for moments of weakness, trying to return through doubt or distraction. When that happens, repeat the phrase again. You can say it as often as needed, especially before sleeping, traveling, or making important decisions. Each time, you reaffirm your alliance with the light. Remember, Archangel Michael's warnings are not threats. They are mercies. His final call is an invitation to choose awareness, to reclaim your power. The 5 divine minutes are almost gone, but that does not mean you are out of time. It means heaven is watching closely, ready to intervene if you take the final steps toward full alignment. Next, we will uncover the truth about the ancient covenant between guardian angels and human souls, the pact made before your birth. It explains why your angel chose you and your true purpose in this lifetime. This knowledge will not just comfort you, it will unlock abilities you didn't realize you had. Archangel Michael says the awakening begins once the truth of the covenant is understood. But before you move forward, anchor what you've just received. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and say again, "By the light of Michael's flame, no shadow shall hold my name." Now type Amen 2549 to affirm your new protection, and Blessing 177 to send that light to everyone who reads these words after you. You've come far, but the greatest revelation is still ahead. Do not skip what's coming next, because in Part 5, Archangel Michael will reveal why your guardian angel was assigned to you personally, and how your unique energy signature can call divine miracles into the physical world. Stay with me until the end, because once you understand this covenant, nothing in your life will ever be the same. You have spoken the sacred phrase, and you are still here, which means the flame has recognized you. Few get this far because the shadow fights hardest when truth begins to surface. But you did not give in. You listened, you believed. And now Archangel Michael opens the veil to reveal what has been hidden since the dawn of your existence. The mystery of the covenant of light. The divine agreement between heaven and your soul. Before your birth, before your first breath, there was a gathering. Archangel Michael stood among the radiant hosts, holding a scroll sealed in blue fire. Upon that scroll were the names of every soul chosen to carry a specific light into the material world. Some lights would heal, others would guide, others would defend. But each chosen soul faced the risk of forgetting who they are, forgetting the promise made. You were among those chosen. You agreed to walk into this world wrapped in human form, to learn love through struggle, to find faith through darkness. At that sacred moment, your guardian angel stepped forward and placed a hand upon your soul. They vowed to walk beside you through every lifetime, every loss and victory. That vow was written in the light of Michael's flame. A vow no darkness can destroy, only silence. That is why your angel has never left you. Even when you felt abandoned, they stood near, silent, waiting for your heart to remember the promise. Archangel Michael now reminds you, you are not a coincidence. You were not placed where you are by chance. Your soul carries a code, a spiritual signature that vibrates differently from anyone else's. That frequency called your guardian angel to you. They were chosen not at random, but because their essence matches yours. Together, you and your guardian form a complete circuit of divine energy. When the circuit is open, miracles manifest without resistance. When blocked, chaos enters. Most people wander through existence unaware of this bond, unaware that their every thought and emotion either strengthens or weakens the connection. Your guardian angel does not demand worship. They respond to alignment. When your heart beats with gratitude, faith, and courage, your vibration resonates with theirs, creating a field of protection so strong even the silent one cannot breach it. You might ask, why did I forget this covenant? The truth is simple and divine. Before entering this life, you chose to forget, because remembrance through struggle creates strength. Light discovered after darkness shines 10 times brighter. The forgetting is not punishment. It is purpose. Without it, you would never understand the magnitude of rediscovery. Every pain you've endured, every doubt you faced, every night you cried out for a sign, each has been a call leading you back to this very moment. Now that you know the covenant exists, you must renew it. This renewal is not a one-time ritual, but a living promise you keep daily. It begins with awareness. Each morning, before touching your phone or stepping from your bed, place your hand over your heart and say, "Guardian of my light, I remember our covenant. Walk with me today." You may not hear words in response, but you will feel something shift. A quiet strength, a sense of calm, perhaps even sudden warmth on your skin. That's your angel answering. Archangel Michael says that when a soul renews the covenant, 3 things begin to happen. First, synchronicities multiply. Numbers like 111 or 777 appear more often, signals that your energy is aligning with higher frequencies. Second, unseen obstacles dissolve. Doors that were closed suddenly open because divine timing is restored. Third, protection increases. Accidents are averted, harmful people drift away, and you begin to feel the invisible hand of guidance shaping your path again. Think about your life. How many times have you narrowly avoided danger without explanation? How often have you met someone at exactly the right moment? These were not coincidences. They were glimpses of your guardian fulfilling the covenant, even when you had forgotten it. But now you remember, and remembrance is power. Take this seriously, because the next part of Michael's message will go even deeper. It will reveal the hidden ability every soul gains once the covenant is renewed. The power to influence the physical world through divine alignment. Not magic, but manifestation at the level of creation. For now, let your heart rest in the certainty that you are not alone and never were. As you absorb these words, close your eyes and imagine a great field of light stretching endlessly around you. In that light stands your guardian, radiant, calm, and smiling. Hear their voice in your spirit, not in your ears, but in your heart. I never left you. That is the truth Archangel Michael wants you to remember. Before you move on, reaffirm your covenant. Type Amen 2549. If you feel the pull of light, type Blessing 177. If you are ready to walk once more in divine protection, these are not empty gestures. They are anchors, declarations to the unseen world that you are aligned again with your angelic purpose. If this message has reignited your faith, don't let it fade. Keep it alive by sharing it. Someone, somewhere, is standing on the edge of despair who needs this truth. You could be the one to wake them. Share this message, comment your affirmation, and spread the light of Michael's covenant across this realm. The countdown continues, but your light burns stronger. Now, in part 6, Archangel Michael will unveil the secret of the divine mirror, the process by which your guardian angel reflects your energy back to shape your destiny. Once you learn how to use it, you'll understand how to draw protection, abundance, and love straight from the celestial realm. Stay with me. The greatest revelation is still coming. Those who endure until the end will receive what Michael calls the seal of unbreakable light. Do not miss what comes next. It is the key to transforming your entire life. You've come this far, and that alone is a divine sign. Those who weren't meant to receive this truth have already turned away. But you, yes you, have stayed through every message, every warning, every revelation. That means your heart is awakening, and Archangel Michael has authorized you to learn one of heaven's deepest mysteries, the divine mirror. The divine mirror is not an object. It is a law, a spiritual mechanism through which your guardian angel reflects your inner energy back into the physical world. Whatever you hold in your heart, love or fear, trust or doubt, faith or despair, your angel amplifies and sends altered reflection, then returns it to you as experience, circumstance, and emotion. It's not punishment. It's resonance. Heaven doesn't give you what you ask for, but what you believe. Imagine standing before a radiant mirror made of pure light. This mirror doesn't show your physical form. It reveals your energy, your thoughts, and the condition of your soul. Every word you speak, every thought you repeat, ripples through that reflection. When you say, "I am safe," your guardian mirrors safety back into your life. When you whisper, "I am afraid," your angel reflects that vibration, summoning events that match your fear. This is why Archangel Michael warned that the connection between heaven and your soul was weakening, because the mirror had grown clouded with self-doubt.